Burning fruit. Hi there, everyone. This is Steve from Burning Fruit for another user experience episode, and this is going to be a juicy one. Just firstly, thank you for everyone who has tuned in. Thank you for everyone who is supporting this channel. We love giving you awesome content in order to build your businesses and get better conversions on your website. And it is all about helping you raise your conversions on your website. And this might mean more sales, more inquiries, more calls, or simply lowering your bounce rate and raising your engagement rates in order to gain interest in whatever you're doing. So, Steve, that's all well and good, I hear you say. But how the heck do I do that? How do you go about raising your engagement? How do you raise your sales? How do you get more engagement? How do you get more calls through your website? In order to change any of the above, we need to understand how your audience behaves. Okay, so before we head into any nitty and gritty, we need to understand a few things, simple things about audience behavior. Firstly, the 8-second rule. Okay, if you've never heard of that before, you need to know about it. If you've heard about it before, then that's cool. You know exactly what I'm going to say. You have exactly 8 seconds in order to engage your audience before they bounce away, and sometimes less. You need to hook your visitor straight away. And for those 8 seconds, the amount of real estate your visitors are going to be able to see is really limited, mostly to the top panel, maybe the hero panel, which is the first panel under the top panel, and maybe, just maybe, the third panel, but pretty unlikely. Okay, so the prime real estate for your website is that top panel and your hero panel. That is prime real estate. You need to build in your hooks there. Okay, and you need to hook your audience as soon as possible. We've done a lot of heat mapping. We've done hundreds of heat maps over the years on websites. As soon as they go live, before they go live, we've done heat maps on websites that have come to us and really want the evidence to show that their website's not working. So we put a heat map on there, and it's really, really clear on most heat maps. There's a general trend whereby the activity when you start browsing website obviously decreases as you go down the website. As the user scrolls, they become less interested. They either bounce away or they just get on a journey. But it's really unlikely that your activity on your website increases as you scroll down the page. And that really supports the notion of people wanting to see what really interests them as soon as possible.
Burning fruit.